Hey there YouTube, that's a captain of the Maximum Impulse Pokemon Division here to bring you a VGC battle. For those of you that don't know what a VGC battle is, it's a battle where both trainers bring 6 Pokemon, each trainer picks 4, and then they do a double battle, which is a 2 versus 2 battle for those of you that don't know. We're going to see my team on the left hand side, it's going to be Mega Kangaskhan, Gardevoir, Goodra, and Vivillon, fighting against Toph's team on the right, which is Gardevoir, Venusaur, Charizard, and Scrafty. Now remember, you can only Mega Evolve once per battle, so accurately calling the Mega Evolutions on each team is pretty much going to decide who wins and loses. My team can Mega Evolve twice, which is Mega Kangaskhan and Gardevoir, so obviously I'm going to be using Mega Kangaskhan, as it is the #1 ranked Mega Evolution on the ladder. My opponent's team can Mega Evolve with Gardevoir, Venusaur, and Charizard. In this situation, you would expect him to evolve into Mega Charizard Y, which he does. He can evolve with 3 Mega Evolutions, but it's pretty obvious that he is going to Mega Evolve with Mega Charizard. So without further ado, let's start this up, get right into it, and show you guys this awesome battle I played the other day on ladder. So Toph's gonna be issuing a challenge. I think he has about 1800 rating, which if you were to like compare that to like League of Legends rating is probably about Diamond, I would guess. He's gonna lead off with Charizard and Scrafty, a great lead. You know, Scrafty brings that huge Intimidate, really neutering my Kangaskhan. Then Charizard can Mega Evolve and then pretty much set up the sun for Venusaur's sweep later in the game. You're gonna see that Intimidate, like I mentioned, really hit hard my Kangaskhan, lowering its attack by 1.5. And then he's going to immediately withdraw the Scrafty, going into the Venusaur here. Now Venusaur's ability is Chlorophyll, so it's going to double its speed in the sunlight. And what better Pokemon to pair it with than Mega Charizard Y? Its ability is Drought, which starts sunlight for 5 turns. So starting next turn, his Venusaur is not only going to be super strong, it's going to be super fast. Alright, so Sunlight's going to turn harsh. Now, I am going to Mega Evolve with my Mega Kangaskhan. Now, notice that I Mega Evolve second. That pretty much means that I am slower than his Charizard if it were to come down to a 1v1 battle. But I'm going to Mega Evolve now. I was expecting a Scrafty to stay in and use Fake Out, so I went for a Fake Out first. Now, it's not going to do all that much considering I was neutered by that Intimidate, but it is going to pretty much incapacitize the Venusaur for a turn, while my Gardevoir gets to go for a huge Thunderbolt on that Charizard, paralyzing it with a Thunderbolt. That's amazing luck from me right off the bat. It does get a hit with a stabbed Heat Wave that is boosted by the sun, but it luckily won't kill both my Pokemon. We're going to see his Charizard, switch out, go back into that Scrafty for another Intimidate. Now my Kangaskhan's attack is pretty much so low, it's pretty much useless at this point. That's a really great play. It's also hitting my Gardevoir, as you can see, but Gardevoir doesn't use physical attack. We're going to see Gardevoir stay in and eat the Sludge Bomb. That's a super effective poison attack on my Fairy type. It's going to go down, and my Kangaskhan is then going to go for a return, targeting the Venusaur. Now, one thing to note here is you're going to see me get a critical hit, which is a move that goes through all stat reductions and stat boosts, as well as 1.5 double the damage. So luckily for me, I get a kill on that Venusaur. Very fortunate that that happened right where it did. You're going to see me send out my Vivillon, one of my favorite Pokemon, and he's going to now send out his Gardevoir. Now remember, I'm up a Pokemon, but I think it's safe to withdraw my Kangaskhan here. I can definitely send it out later and, not be double intimidated. You see I'm going to go for a Protect here. Now I'm protecting here because I'm expecting the Fake Out from his Scrafty, which he does decide to go for. My Vivillon has a Focus Sash, which will allow it to live at 1 HP if it's at full health and would be knocked out. You're then going to see my Vivillon go for a Sleep Powder on the Gardevoir. Now this is very big because there is no sleep clause in VGC format, which means I can put as many of my opponent's Pokemon to sleep as possible. So Gardevoir going to sleep is huge. It's no longer really going to be a threat to my Goodra, which gets to launch a Flamethrower, which is extremely powered up by the sun. They're going to see my Vivillon eat a Ice Punch, but like I said earlier, I have a Focus Sash, so I was fine. We start the next turn by Scrafty using Protect, and my Vivillon obviously getting baited going into the Sleep Power for it. I wouldn't really call it a bait as much as I have to keep him honest. Me going for Sleep Powder, if there's no drawback to doing it, considering my Goodra would have just killed his Gardevoir that turn anyways. So the sunlight does fade. Remember, my Flamethrowers won't be as strong as they once were. But he does send his Charizard out, which reactivates the Drought. I'm actually kind of thankful for that because, I kind of like having the strong Flamethrowers. We're going to see Scrafty try and go for a double Protect, which is only a 50% chance, but instead he's going to eat the Sleep Powder, going to bed for 1 to 3 turns, and incapacitating him. Now, unluckily for me, he did have the Lumberry, which is an item that can cure any status item, for example. So we're going to see him cure that, and, it's not the end of the world, but I'm just going to have to use Sleep Powder again. Like, when you see them activate a Lumberry, I thought your heart kind of skips a beat, but, you know, it's okay. I managed to come back, put him back to sleep, and this is his last Pokemon. So I have my whole team of Pokemon to pretty much take out this guy. I have Goodra, Vivillon, and Kangaskhan ready to go. He is going to be asleep. Now, sleep's a thing that can happen for 1 to 3 turns, and you know it's pretty much random whenever you wake up. So in between this time, he's going to eat a couple Dragon Pulses. I'm sure you saw me miss the Hurricane. You then see him wake up after the second turn, and now Ice Punch my Vivillon, knocking it out. But you know the damage has already been done. Vivillon already did everything I could have asked for it to do. Put multiple Pokemon to sleep. You know, baited out a couple Fake Outs, and Kangaskhan should be enough to come in and clean this game out. So you see me go for the priority fake out. I don't have any Intimidates this time, and I am going to be able to finish off that Scrafty. So, I'm going to finish off the battle. I'm going to defeat my opponent, winning the game, and I think this, like I said, this guy was about 1800 rating. Toph was his name on ladder. So, I played a very good game. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hope you guys look forward to more VGC battles and Pokemon content on this channel. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.